great day. We only have 3 more days till Easter, and I've been hopping around like a bunny trying to get all my baking done. I only have a couple of more things to make because I'm making things for the Easter egg hunt here on Saturday, and then we're invited to good friends' home on Easter Sunday this year, so I'm bringing dessert there. So I've been busy, busy, busy. So today we are going to make an almond crusted pistachio cheesecake. Cameraman, do you like pistachio?
Absolutely. I love pistachio nuts, shelled or unshelled, and I love pistachio ice cream.
Did you ever have a pistachio cheesecake?
You know what? I don't think I ever have. Are you making one?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Well, get ready, because you're going to have a delicious one very soon.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is make the almond crust. Now, you ask Diva, why an almond crust? Because it tastes so good with the pistachio, and I love anything almond. Now, if you don't, you can make the regular graham cracker crust. You can even make a chocolate crust for this. But trust me, the almond crusted pistachio cheesecake is fantastic. So if you have a food processor, you can use that. I'm going to use my Ninja. And what you'll need for the crust is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm going to put that in my Ninja right now. I've already pre-measured for you. And you're going to need 1/2 of a cup of ground almonds. Now, I already ground mine in my Ninja before we got started, and I measured 1/2 cup here. So I'm going to add that to the flour. Then I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pulse that a couple of times with the Ninja. That's good. And now to that, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of cold unsalted butter. So I'm going to put that in 2 pieces. That's 1 stick. And then I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. Those that follow me know I love, love, love almond. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pulse that until the mixture is crumbly. So let me get this baby going. And here we go. Let me take a look at it and see if it's just the way we like it. Yes, it is. Let me just check it. Make sure all that butter, very good. All right, now what I'm going to do is take my springform pan. Now you can use, oh, there's my oven. It just preheated at 350 degrees. So I'm going to take my springform pan. You can use either a 9-inch or a 10-inch. I like to use the 9-inch. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our mixture into the pan. So just put it all in there. Okay. And with nice clean hands, I'm going to press it on the bottom of the pan and then up the sides of the pan, just up the sides, maybe, you know, 1/2 inch or so. Oh, it smells good. I love the smell of almond. How about you, cameraman?
Yes, I love ice cream that is flavored with almonds and maple walnut and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of those things.
You're just a big fan of food, right?
I try to eat food every day.
How many times a day?
6 or 7.
No, you always watch what you eat, right?
Yes, but I eat small pieces and portions, but I try to stay awake when I'm eating.
Everything's good in moderation.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm pushing this up the sides of the pan a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, after I get this pressed down into the bottom and the sides of the pan, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. So it will stay in the refrigerator while I'm making the mixture, the pistachio cheesecake mixture that's going to go on top of this. So I'll hold it up for a minute. You can see what I'm doing here. Goes not very nicely into the bottom and the sides of the pan. Okay, let me just push it up a little bit more on the sides, and then I'm going to pop this little baby into my refrigerator. I'm telling you, it smells good. Those of you that follow me know I love anything that's almond, especially anything that's made with almond paste. Almond coffee cake, almond cookies, anything with almond. Okay, I think this is looking good. I pushed it up, I think, enough on the sides. So let me pop this little guy into the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay, now while that is in the refrigerator, I'm going to show you how to make my pistachio filling. So I'm going to take the mixing bowl from my KitchenAid, and I'm going to put in there my cream cheese. Now I will be back in a minute to show you what we're going to do. I just want to get all my ingredients out. Bye. Alright, I'm back. So now I'm going to show you how to make the cheesecake filling. Now what I did is I put into my mixing bowl 6 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. I used just a Philadelphia cream cheese. You can use whatever you want. So I'm going to put this on my mixer. You will need an electric mixer for this recipe. Alright, so I have my softened cream cheese in here. And what I'm going to add to the softened cream cheese is just wanted to take that lid off. This is a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. So let me just put my beater on. I'm going to get the cream cheese going, and then I'm going to add the milk to it. As long as your cream cheese is softened, it comes out great. All right, now I'm going to add the condensed milk to the cream cheese. Just dump the rest of that in there. Get my spoon. Don't want to waste any of that condensed milk. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to just mix that a little bit more. Looks nice and creamy. All right, now what I'm going to add to that is 2 boxes of the Jell-O Instant Pistachio Pudding. Has to be instant. And you'll need, the size of this is, these are 4.5 cup servings. It's 3.4 ounce boxes. So we're going to use 2 of these. So let me put this in here. This cheesecake comes out so good, and obviously it's got a green tint to it. Perfect for St. Patrick's Day. Perfect for any time, but I'm doing it for Easter. So I might just garnish the top of it a little spring-like. So let me put that first envelope in and get that going. the other one in. I'm going to get that all incorporated. And then the recipe calls for 6 large eggs. Cream cheese is nice and thick, which is just what it should be for a cheesecake. Right, cameraman?
Absolutely.
That smells good. Now once you get that all incorporated, you're going to add your eggs slowly. Add them slowly, one at a time. And you're going to beat them on low. If my grandson's here, he'd be cracking them on his head, all right?
Yep.
Get my spatula. Spatula says life is short. Eat dessert first. I'm going to scrape the sides. Get all of those eggs in there, all 5 of them. These things smell so good. You just want to take a giant spoon, put it in there, and just scoop it into your mouth. Now, my crust, my almond crust has been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. So I'll be taking that out in a second. And then I'll be putting my cheesecake mixture into the crust. We have 1 more egg to go. Move this out of the way. Put it on low. I'm bringing a lot of treats with me to our friend's house on Sunday. A lot of things I made are really geared towards the kids. But I thought this pistachio cheesecake would be a hit with the adults. Let me just mix it a little bit more. And while that's mixing, I'm going to get my crust out of the refrigerator. Crust is nice and chilled. We're going to get ready to put this right into the crust. Alrighty, let me lower the bowl. Push that out of my way. Oops. Get all of that lusciousness off of the beater. Can you smell it over there, cameraman?
It's driving me loony.
Driving you crazy. Oh, just in case you're interested, I'm going to try to film a little bit of my Easter egg hunt on Saturday. Yours truly, the diva, dresses as the bunny. It's not any big deal professional costume, but the kids get a kick out of it. And they'll be running around the front and back lawn looking for their eggs, and we kind of make a big deal out of it. So I thought maybe I would just take a few minutes of footage and I'll put it onto YouTube for you to see. All right, the mixture is all made, and I'm going, whoa, it's heavy. I'm going to put it now into the pan, into the crust.
Are there any
Whoa.
eggs that are filled with Jamesons or not?
I am not answering that question. I wonder if a lot of people know what Jameson is. If you're not Irish, you know, you might not even know.
Jameson is a very world-renowned doctor.
I'm sure that's not what my Irish husband is referring to.
Dr. Jameson.
Oh yeah, Dr. Jameson. Yeah, we know. All right. Boy, my hand's hurting. These 6 packages of cream cheese and these 5 eggs are heavy. This is going to be a nice, tall cheesecake. Look at that. The Diva doesn't make any little skinny cheesecakes. The Diva's going to make them, right? We're going to go all the way. All right, so let me just smooth that around. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put our spring form pan on top of a baking sheet. Okay, looks good. I have a baking sheet over here. So let me put that right on top. Made a little bit of a mess here. I'll clean it up later. All right, and now I'm going to put my baking sheet into my 350-degree oven for 55 to 60 minutes or until the center is almost set. So I'm going to do that now, and I will be back as soon as the cheesecake is baked. I'm going to then cool it on a wire rack for about 10 minutes, and then since we are not going to have this for a few days, I'm going to refrigerate it. So I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Okay, I'm back. The recipe called for the cheesecake to bake for 55 minutes. Check the center of your cheesecake. If it's just too jiggly, it's not done. It can be slightly soft in the middle, but if it's too jiggly, you gotta leave it in a little bit longer. Everybody's oven is different, and this cheesecake I had to leave in a little bit longer because it's, as you can see, it's very high. It's not one of these, you know, really low cheesecakes. Another good cheesecake tip is don't open up your oven door, because every time you open up the oven door, you lose about 5 or 10 minutes of baking time, which will affect your cheesecake, because cheesecakes are temperamental. If you hear screeching in the background, it's my birds. I have a parrot, and it's nighttime now that we're filming the end of this, and I covered them thinking they'd be quiet, but I guess they don't want to be covered. They're not ready for bed, so they hear me talking and they're screaming. So what I did here, the cake came out beautiful. I sprinkled confectioner's sugar on the top, and I cut a piece because the cameraman is drooling, and I'll just hold it up, but I will put some stills at the end of the video. You can see how beautiful this cake came out, and I hope you'll all give it a try. I think it's going to be a hit on Easter, and for those of you that celebrate Easter, have a wonderful Easter, a very happy Easter. And if you liked today's video, hopefully you liked my cheesecake recipe, give me a thumbs up, make a comment. If you tried it, I'd certainly love to hear how it came out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I got a couple of good ones coming up. So I will see you very soon. Toodles! Turn the video off. Come on. I'm back. I took the cheesecake out of the oven. The recipe called for it to bake for on. The cameraman is making me laugh. If you saw what he looked like now, you'd laugh too. But anyway, I'm going to try to ignore him. The recipe called... Turn it off. Please turn the camera off.
See, you don't have any... You.
All right, I'm back. The recipe called for the cheesecake. The cameraman's being ridiculous and he's making me laugh. But anyway, I'm going to try to be professional. The recipe called for the cheesecake to bake. Come on.
What's the matter, Diva?
Turn the camera off.
Well, you're probably...